My name is Rock, and this is Hard Rock Weight Loss. Welcome, guys, to the channel. This is my first video today, my first video ever for YouTube. So I'm quite nervous. I hope I don't mess it up too much. And I'm French Canadian, so I hope the accent is not too bad. This is a new channel for me, and it's gonna be about weight loss, which I have been struggling with that problem for a long time. I've lost the weight before, and it came back, so I'm trying again. And I can tell you a little bit about me. So like I said, my name is Rock, hence the clever channel name, and I'm from Montreal. I'm French Canadian, and I've been trying to lose weight all throughout my adult life. I've lost it twice before. First time I lost maybe 50 pounds, and the last time I lost around 140 pounds. So what came to be the idea about YouTube is that the last time that I did it, I was going to the gym and tagging myself on Facebook, and all of my friends kept encouraging me to continue and all that, and that was a great feeling to get a push from friends, and that helped a lot. To have like a surrounding around me, people helping me and pushing me along, and at the same time, which surprised me, after a while, after it started working, I had a lot of people writing me, telling me that they like what they see, and it's motivating them to go to the gym as well and try to start to lose some pounds and try to get in better shape and all that. And they wanted to start doing some activities I was doing at that point with me. So that was great surprise and very fulfilling. So yeah, so that worked great. And what I was doing at that point for the, let's say, the system for the weight loss was working really good. And so at this time I wanted to start again, and I thought to myself, well, the last time was a great feeling to have people pushing me along, and so I thought, how can I bring this to a new level? So I like YouTube a lot. I watch quite a bit of channels. One that I like a lot about this subject is Obese to Beast. I really like that channel. I haven't checked about the guy's name, so a really great guy. He's a little bit younger. He's lost a lot of weight, and it's very motivating to look at channels like that when people are farther along. You want to get back to that point or somewhere around that. I'm much older though. I'm 46, so it's getting about that time where the window of opportunity to do it is closing a little bit. So especially at it, my plan for me is about 1 year time frame for the let's say the biggest part of the weight loss, and after that, let's say finishing up, probably another year. So I'm thinking about 2 years. So I would be 48 when I get done with that. So I think that's reasonable, and so I hope it works. Like I said, the last time, what I was doing was working pretty good. The only problem that happened is that I stopped doing it for multiple reasons, which you know it is. It's always excuses. There's this and that, breakups, losing people, uh, losing family, stuff like that. Sometimes it's stress at work. It varies, you know. So, but now now I think is the time, and yeah. So hopefully, people. What I want to do with the channel is that I want to be. I have the channel to be very very interactive because I've seen a lot of channels I watch. Like I said, Obese to Beast. For the weight loss, I watch all kinds of channels. I like car stuff, and they don't. I know it's a slippery slope with YouTube and the internet in general. So gotta watch what you say. But you know they don't often respond too much, and I want to try to respond as much as possible and have conversations with people. You know, I'm really not an expert at all on weight loss. I see some stuff. I try to learn all the time, new stuff, stuff that excites me or intrigues me. So I try to incorporate that with my what I'm doing for my weight loss. Um, I don't. I'm not a big fan of going all the way to crazy things like low carbs diets. Like you got like 5 grams of carb a day or something like that. Maybe it's good for some people. It's not good for me. It's too extreme. It's not something I can sustain. But I know that there's part of that that's good. So I would say lower carbs is a great idea, but like no carbs or extremely low, that's just not for me. So that's one thing. That's stuff like that I see sometimes. I've saw some stuff, some new stuff about how do you say? I don't remember. It's about uh, where you it's fasting, where you like controlled fasting, stuff like that. So you try to eat for, let's say, a window of 8 hours, I think, if I remember correctly, and after that you have 16 hours of not eating. Uh, I think a little bit of that is great as well. Same thing as like the low carbs, but going full extreme on that, it's not for me at all. So um, for me, I go something like try to stop eating as early as possible at night. Like dinner. Have it not too late or as early as possible, and really try to not eat during the night until the next morning. So I think it's a good like mid-range option, you could say. So stuff like that. So what I'm saying is I'm not really not an expert. I pick up stuff, a couple of things that I find interesting. I am and use it for my weight loss. And yeah, so that's what I want to do, and that's what I want to incorporate in my stuff and try to have a conversation about on the channel. So if people bring up new stuff, new ideas, uh, that's fine with me. It's welcome. I might not use it. I might use it if it interests me or piques my curiosity. And so I want to have an ongoing conversation with people about what they do, what works for them, what doesn't work for them. If they think I'm doing something that they don't approve of, that's fine. So I want to really have an ongoing conversation with the channel. I'll try to respond to as much people as possible, and so hopefully it stays positive though. I really don't mind any constructive criticism, but hopefully it doesn't turn to all hell like it can happen sometimes on the internet. So For the channel, what I wanted to do is just this first video for an introduction and tell me a little bit about tell you about a little bit about myself. Like I said, I'm 46. I don't know how much I weigh right now. I'd say around 350. And the last time I lost the weight, I started from I think 355 and went down to as far as 215 in about, I don't quite remember, a year and a half or so. And so I know it works. What I do, I know it works. I just have to not stop doing it and just use my head a little bit more and be more patient as well. I think that's what was one part of the problem the last time. It went great all year long. Lost a lot of weight pretty quick, and it wasn't anything too extreme, I'd say, for my opinion. But towards the end, it slows down quite a bit, and it's quite a struggle then. And that's when you have to be really, really patient, because sometimes you won't lose any weight at all for 2 weeks, maybe more. Sometimes you're gonna gain weight a little bit, even if you're trying real hard. So that's when you have to really be patient and keep pushing, because that's rough to see the weight stagnate and not do anything, not move. So you're feeling like you're doing it for nothing at a certain point. Sorry. So that's going to be my number one challenge. It's going to be more patient this time, and probably not to push myself as hard as I did the last time. Usually I went about it pretty decent, but towards the end I was really, really getting into great shape, and I started to feel like I could do anything. And my cardio was crazy. So I could go train at the gym for an hour or more, then go do 5 hours of biking, and I'd be a little bit tired, but not like completely dead, compared to now where I walk an hour and I'm really, really tired. So that's one thing that I have to control the next time if I get back to there. To slow it down a little bit and not do as much crazy stuff as I did last time, and just take it one day at a time and pace myself better, I would say. So that's pretty much it for now. I just wanted to do a quick, well, it's not quick, it's 13 minutes right now, but I wanted to do a little introduction to the channel. The next video should be tomorrow, where I would like to explain in more detail how I lose the weight, or it's basically a couple of things that I use. For me, I use my phone, software on it, to track my calories, to track my intake calories, and not a smartwatch, but an health tracker, you could say. For me, it's a Fitbit. You could use anything to track to the calories that you lose. So you can track what goes in, you can track what goes out, and you can pretty much have a good idea of your total for the day and all that. And it's pretty, for me, I think it's pretty easy to do, and you can't really go wrong doing that. As long as you use your head and eat, decent stuff. Just don't have to go all crazy, but still, you're not gonna eat 10 hamburgers and go to the gym and think it's gonna. You're gonna need to go like 6 hours to the gym if you eat that many hamburgers. So just have to use your head a little bit, and using those two things, the software and the phone, and let's say the health tracker, the Fitbit, works pretty good. So tomorrow I'd like to explain how I use those a little bit in more depth, and I'd like to start day one tomorrow. I'll weigh myself. I should be around 350, but I'm not quite sure. And after that, I'll go to the gym for the first time in, I think, 6 months, and uh, I'll start working. Basically, for me, I do to lose the weight. I start for a good while just doing cardio. For me, a great exercise is the elliptical. Um, that's it's the machine that works best for me because it's not too hard on the knees, on the legs, and it works great for the cardio. It's too not too much, not too hard for a beginner. And so you do like a half an hour to start with, or less if you can't. It depends on everybody. You might as well figure out a different exercise that's better for you. I'll talk to about that tomorrow though. So that's basically it. I start with cardio and I want to start tomorrow, and after that I weigh myself once a week. So at the beginning I'll probably just post video updates once a week, and when I start getting in better shape, I'll post more videos when I do some cool activities which I can record on the GoPro. Like, I don't know, biking, but winter's coming up, so we'll see about that. But maybe hiking and stuff like that. So we'll start with that, and hopefully, if people like it, I'll record more activities as I get in better shape and all that. So that's it for now. So thanks for watching. I hope you like what what I am trying to do here. I hope it motivates people to start doing it after a while. So please feel free to comment, and we can have discussions about anything, and I'll try to respond to everybody. And I'll see you in the next one. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and the like button so we can grow the channel. That'd be very great. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.